Hey guys, welcome to Humpday Lunch Hour with obviously me, Alexis Torres. So I just finished my lunch actually because I was sitting there and I was so hungry because I went to lunch late today and I got one of those personal Pizza Hut things, not sponsored, just saying. Actually, like that's not what I wanted to talk about today, but I love because last week I talked about health and being healthy and this and this and this, and I was also eating pizza last week. But it was just really funny because I got a lot of responses and not tweets, but like direct messages and whatever of just like, oh man, I love the fact that you were talking about being health conscious and I was also having wings or pizza or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I feel you. That's just what our life is. But I think it's really cool that you guys were responding. So definitely, if you guys ever want me to talk about something specific, go ahead, throw it down there and put it in the comment section so that we can talk about it. I actually had a hard time finding a topic to talk about today because most of my week has been kind of bananas, so I haven't really had time to sit there and actually like think about it. But actually, speaking of butts, I wanted to talk about reality stars and why are they so crazy. It's not more of like I want to talk about it, it's more like a question to the general public. Why in the absolute fudge, there we go, is everyone all up in arms about Kim Kardashian's stupid naked picture? Like, I'm not saying that like, oh, she's stupid for posting a nude. I mean, she's obviously running the game because everyone's freaking talking about it. That's how I feel about all these crazy celebrities putting out crazy things because they're crazy. And if that's the case, sure, fine, they're crazy, they have an outlet, whatever, good for you. But at the same time, I just think that it's just a giant ruse. Like, hey, you know what we should do this week? Let's take a nude and see how many people talk about it and how long. That's how I feel. I mean, not like Britney 2007 shaved off all of her head, started throwing things and breaking stuff. I think she was actually having a crazy meltdown because I understand that I feel like I'm going to do that one of these days and just shave off my head and just be like, ah, you know, and things like that. But like, besides that point of just dealing with people who are like, oh, I'm Miley Cyrus, I'm going to gyrate my hips and twerk my non-existent butt. Great, that's awesome. Again, we were talking about Miley Cyrus for like a good year. Good for her, and she continued to keep the antics up. And if that's what she truly was, and she was just hiding it and suppressing it and all that kind of stuff, then great. I'm glad she got it out of the way and that it's a thing and that she's happy being free. I personally think that it's because the fact that she was in a beautiful relationship kind of went south, fucked her up. I know that I was trying to censor myself earlier, but I was like, forget it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Kim Kardashian put out a nude photo of herself talking about her body and something or being happy. I can't remember what it was. It was like, I don't really pay attention to her. Not a big fan of the Kardashians. Not in a bad way, just don't really care. And like celebrities, people, whatever, some people were like, yeah, good for you that you're happy with your body, blah, 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 blah. And then there was the celebrities who were just like, oh my God, what are you doing? Like Bette Midler, who I love, was talking about if, I can't remember exactly what her tweet said, but it was something along the lines of like, if Kim Kardashian wanted us to see something that she hasn't shown yet, she needs to swallow the camera. Great, by the way. But like everyone was giving her Bette Midler shit because she's like, oh, you're just throwing shade to Kim Kardashian because she loves your body and nobody cares. And again, my question to you guys is, why do we care so much about what these celebrities are doing? I mean, I understand if you're like trying to find out like, oh, who is he marrying, who's she dating, this and this and this, and also actually bringing up more things about celebrities and their lives and stuff. I can't remember for the life of me what that actor's name from Sons of Anarchy. He's been with his girl for like 11 years or something, maybe. I might be getting that wrong, but he's been with this girl for a long period of time. He's been dating this long-term girlfriend for a while, and fans have been throwing her shit like this whole time, saying that she's a terrible person, she's ugly, she's fat, she should die, stay away from my man. And it's like, no. The guy that she's dating, the actor, is her man, not yours. And it blows my mind. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a fangirl through and through, and I will blush and gush and do that whole 9 yards, full freaking fangirl circle of loving a character or a person or an actor. But never, ever in my life would I ever send their significant other or their kids or whatever, telling them that they need to go jump off a bridge because, oh my God, they're allowed to sleep with that person for the rest of eternity or for this moment. And again, the fact that she decided to post, going back to Kim Kardashian, the fact that she was posting a picture of her body and just, because Twitter doesn't have a filter. So if you do that on Instagram, you can rate it as inappropriate and do that whole kind of thing. But on Twitter, porn stars all the time post pictures of them being naked, getting stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I should have a show that's like super unrated or not. It's weird. But I digress. And also, yes, I do follow porn stars. That is the thing. But it just doesn't make sense why people are totally fine with porn stars being completely naked because of what they do. And then if Kim Kardashian does it, it's like, oh my God, it's a sign of like her protesting to the man and like, and I'm like, no, she just decided that she wanted to post her birthday suit and just post it. And I'm like, hey, good for you. But again, and then she did it, and then after Bette Midler and like Miley Cyrus and I think it was Chloe, who the actress Chloe Mont something, who plays Hit Girl, was also talking about how she was like, you need to be a better role model for children. And I'm like, Kim Kardashian is nowhere close to being a role model at all. And if she thinks she is, way out of line. I would actually, Kylie Jenner is a whole different ball game, but like the whole Kardashian family should not be a role model for fucking anybody. Not saying that they are terrible people, it's just that they are not the average person. They do, trust me, Kourtney works, and I think Chloe does some sort of work, but like they mostly got their money from either doing something that was extremely scandalous, Kim having sex with Ray J and then having their sex tape leak, and then Chloe dating or married to Lamar Odom. But the fact that they haven't actually done anything that has changed the world besides have an app and a makeup line and a clothes line, that's great. And I am glad that they decided to get plastic surgery or whatever to become curvy women. I don't know anything about them. From my point of view, from looking at the Kardashians, the way that I'm seeing them by not doing research and just hearing stuff from people's word of mouth, from what I'm kind of reading online, is that they really haven't done anything to change this world at all. So the fact that you're like, oh, she's a role model for beauty or body or whatever, also think about the fact that she puts on a ton of makeup and she also uses Botox and this and this. And if you want to change your body because of the fact that you want plastic surgery and you're not happy with what it is, that's fine. I say go for it. I know some people who've gotten tummy tucks and stuff there, or they've always wanted a butt and they saved money for it for years and worked really freaking hard and they got their butt. That's fine. But don't sit there and say that, oh, I have a natural body and you can do the same. It's like, no, girl, your body is not completely natural because you have stuff in it that didn't come from you. It came from another person and or product. So I guess long story short, how do you guys feel about the fact that Kim Kardashian has like half and half, which is usually what ends up happening, which is some people are for the fact that she's nude in her birthday suit and she's enjoying her life being who she is. And the other half where celebrities are like, oh, you're such a, you're not a slut, but like you're a camera whore, and the fact that you're sitting there trying to beat this, because like, and also the fact that people always just assume people are role models because they're in the spotlight. I hate that, which is a good example if you've ever been on my Instagram or my Facebook, where I posted a Harley Quinn picture from Suicide Squad where it was like, Harley Quinn shouldn't wear these things, if she's gonna be a role model to kids. No, she's a psychopath. She shouldn't be a role model for anybody. And that's exactly how I feel about the Kardashians. They are not psychopaths, but they haven't done anything to enrich the intellect of girls in this world, besides the fact that they are very happy in their lifestyle, which is great, but not everybody has that lifestyle. I have to sit there and order Pizza Hut because all I have is $10 in my account, and that's all I can afford, and I need to eat. And technically I could go to a grocery store and get a salad and whatever. That's fine, but also salads are like $12. But same thing, but that's my own decision, and I'm not going to sit there and be like, I'm a role model because I choose to eat whatever I want because I can't afford it. You should too. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm ranting on anyway because we're about to hit 10 minutes. But what do you guys think about this whole thing of like, do you think that people are just throwing around titles for all these random celebrities, and how do you perceive it? And also, what do you think about this whole Kim Kardashian vlog? If you don't, just say you don't care. That's fine. Next week, let's see. Next week, I don't know what I wanted to talk about. I think there was something that I wanted to... Oh, it was going to be superhero movies, I think is what I wanted to talk about. So if you guys want anything specific that you want to talk about superhero movies, throw it down in the comment section. I'm going to be leaving for Hawaii in a couple weeks, so I'll definitely be doing my Humpday Lunch Hour at some point out there. It'll be a different time because I think I'm 3 hours behind. Oh my god, there's a squirrel next to my car. Distracted. And then after that, I'll be back and then it'll resume from there. And then again, I have my Hawaii vlog that's going to be out there. I'm going to try and do as much as I can and try to film here and there and things like that. There's so many squirrels. I'm so distracted. There's like 2 over there. There's 3 over there. It's all over the place. But yeah, tell me any time, guys, that you guys have a topic that you want to talk about and you want to bring up, or you want me to talk about anything about me or what's happening in the world, or what you just feel like talking about. I know someone asked me why I don't like breakfast. Maybe I'll talk about that one of these days. I don't know. But anyway, thanks guys for listening to me rant on about reality hosts and celebrities and all that kind of crazy crap. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that awesome stuff at atorres890. Definitely share out this video, share out all my other videos and whatever vlogs or things like that. I'm going to try and start vlogging soon, especially since my workload should be lessening up. That's why I'm doing the Hawaii vlog, because there's going to be so much stuff happening. But anyway, thanks guys for listening, and I'll see you guys next week for another Hump Day Lunch Hour. Bye!